Gemini, welcome to your November reading. This is going to be based on the full moon in Taurus. I want to start out with tokens and we will see where it lands on the moon map for you. See what you need to know for this full moon. All right, spirits, angels, ancestor gods. Tell us about Gemini and the full moon in Taurus, please. Tell us about Gemini, full moon in Taurus. What do they need to know for their highest good? Okay. So, family and career. So on the family, you have, they're like the little, what do you call them? Bubbles for, talking, gossiping, chatting. So your family, you got your family talking about something. And with the career, you have the elephant. Oh, this is token 80. This token, the elephant, is 137. Slow movement memories. Interesting. So, I don't know, like your career's not taking off fast enough. Maybe you're ready to make a switch and you have your family talking about it. You know, they're like, what's up? What's up with Gemini? What are they doing? You must be changing something up. I'm also hearing you want to slow down in your career. Tell me more about this for Gemini, please. What do they officially call these, though? What is this, 80? Speech bubbles. That's what it is. So gossip, rumors, fame, talk of the town. You know, people are, your family's talking, you know. Something's going on for you. So tell us about the speech bubbles with family for Gemini, please. You got some people chatting it up. Gemini, what's going on with you? Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you have some sort of opportunity. Or you're looking for a new opportunity because you're kind of tired of what you're doing. Yeah. Eight of Swords. They didn't see this coming. Like they didn't see that there was going to be a new opportunity for you. But you work really... They're noticing that you're actually starting to put up boundaries. And they didn't think that you would do that. Right? And something, it's like, tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles, please. That was quick. The Knight of Pentacles. It's hard work. Your hard work is paying off and you're abundant. Like something's been slow moving for you. So let's go over to the career and elephant, right? So the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving as well. You know, but it's a solid energy. You know, it can be a good investment because it's solid, right? You don't make a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? You're not one to be too risky. You plan things out. You know, you kind of do things your way. And so you have, you know, family chatting it up about you, whether you know this or not, because, I mean, they just didn't think you had it in you to be abundant and grow in something. So tell us more about the career and elephant. Hierophant, the Knight of Wands, and the World. So you're following your passion. So there's a new opportunity of some sort in your career. Okay, so it might be a little slow moving for you, this new opportunity, but you have a habit of being a hard worker who is stable. So, you know, you're one to like, you've always been one to follow the rules, right, with the Hierophant, right? So it's like you always needed approval from your family in order for you to, with the Knight of Wands, take the action to follow your passion, the World. You know, you could, again, this new opportunity could be taking you to a new location, right? You could be traveling a lot more. You know, you could be relocating. And this, you know, the World can be a door of opportunity opening. So you could be closing a door, right? Closing a door on something, you know, like you could be doing something completely different, right? You could be in this, say you're, you know, in a government job, and that's just kind of, you know, what society expects everybody to do. Sorry if you hear that dog barking. And, you know, it's, you know, being a doctor, being a lawyer, you know, kind of following what your family thinks you should be doing. Right, with the Hierophant, you know, following what society thinks that you should be doing yet, but you've got a fire in you to do something different, and there's a new you've got a new opportunity coming. And it might have been slow rolling, and it may have taken a while because there's, you know, a lot of slow energy, but like I said, it's not like it's a slow, sluggish energy. It's just somebody who's a hard worker who is a little slower and takes their time to learn what their job is, you know, to learn something new. And you learn it, you master something before you move on to another project, right? So that's what makes you steady. That's what makes you abundant, because you're not flaky. Kind of like, you know, when you do go interview with jobs, one of the first things they're going to look at is how long were you with your previous company, right? If you were there 6 months and then prior to that you were at another job for a year, and then prior to that another job for 2 years. They see an inconsistency, and that makes employers nervous. They like people who are dedicated, who are going to come in, learn the job, learn what the company is about, and they're going to be hardworking. And seeing somebody who's only been at a job for 6 months, another one for a year, another one for 2 years, that's like really inconsistent, and that's not bad. I mean, people, if they can do it, that's great, and they have a great resume and they can prove themselves. But it does give off that vibe of how long is this person going to stick around. By the time we get them their paperwork done, and if you're going for a clearance or whatever, I mean, it could take forever. And then they're like, well, what if we go through this process of onboarding somebody and then they're out the door 7-8 months later because something else has caught their eye. You have this opportunity for a new position, a new career that lights your fire up. And so now your family's like, whoa, Gemini, like they just kind of like, they're having all kinds of opportunities coming at them, but you've put in the hard work. Yeah. The Four of Cups. So you've been a little disconnected probably from your family because you have been working so hard on your goals for a new opportunity. So you probably haven't had much connection as you used to because you're working so hard at your current job, and then it looks like you're learning something new. There's something new that you want to do, and now they're talking because they're like, well, you're Gemini's getting all these opportunities. We haven't seen Gemini, and I get that. So they're talking it up, but it sounds like they're also, I feel like they're proud of you as well. They get it. They know that you're making sacrifices to do something that you really want to do, and you're doing you. Let's go to Kipper. Tell us more about this, please, for Gemini. Yeah, they're just so used to you, being traditional, following your, it's like you're predictable, right? You probably have the same routine, and now you're really changing things up. You're doing what you say you're gonna do, and you're keeping yourself busy. You're on the move. Courthouse, card 23. Yeah, so that could very well be, you could be dealing with a job that has, legalities, contracts, government, following the, the norm, that people are used to. I think your family, yeah, child, card 18. Child. You could have had a dream as a child that you just never followed. Mature woman. Yeah, see? It's almost like you your family is watching you mature, right? They remember you, as a child, and you probably had a dream as a child and you just never went for it. You just, you know, followed maybe in your family's footsteps, did something with government, legal. You could have been a lawyer, doctor, um, you know, but you always had a passion in you since you were young. And now that you've matured, it's like you're following your own rules, following your own passions. You're not going by the norms of society. Occupation, see? Yeah. Journey, 3410. You're headed on a new career path. I don't know what that is. I'm not getting any inkling, but you would know. So this is definitely you following some sort of passion. And you've been, it doesn't matter how old you are or where you are in your journey. I mean, you're, at the end of the day, you're still following your passion, your dreams, If you're willing to learn, to grow as a person and in, your career, it doesn't matter how long it takes. At least you're doing it. A lot of people don't have the courage. They feel like, if they're in their late 30s, 40s, and 50s, they think, oh, well, I can't follow a passion now, something that I really want to do. That's not true. You can do anything you want. And I think that's what you're doing. And family doesn't have to be blood. It can be, your circle of friends too. And I think they're shocked that you might be going off and doing something that, sets you on fire. Fire! I just said that. Strong emotion, passion, love, or hate. They can love to hate you. You're on fire. Remember, I just said that. You're making things happen for yourself. Like, no one's gonna put that fire out. Dolphin, financial gain. Usually coming from something you did in the past. So you may have had something that you did, I'm getting in a past life, and now you're realizing what you did in a past life, and you're realizing and remembering it was your passion. So now you're kind of breaking out, right? Being playful, not just doing the norm day to day, the mundane Groundhog Day. You're kind of shaking things up, and everybody's talking about it now. They're like, what's up with Gemini? Well, Gemini's doing their thing. They're following their fire. You can love it or hate it. Gemini's unstoppable right now. And I'm sure people do feel the disconnect. Well, if they're not willing to jump on the bandwagon with you, then they'll just sit and have to talk. Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. See here? Financial gain. Usually coming from something you did in the past. Playful. Diamond. You are a diamond. You are a gift. And you realizing that you are a gift, whatever your passion is that you're going to be changing into or that you're starting to work towards, is going to give back to you. Hand. in need of help, assistance, and guidance. You could be somebody who is very helpful towards people. You are always offering a hand to help. Helping people in some shape or form. Helping people in need, guiding them. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Because you're so helpful, because you provide guidance to other people, you know, you're always assisting, you're always getting your hands dirty. This is what's going to create a wish being granted because you're always helping others. Now, something's coming back to you, receiving the gift because you are so helpful. Now it's time for something to come into your hand, something you want, something that makes you happy. Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. So you could be doing that right now, taking a little break, right? Relaxing, because you've always been the one helping people, and now you're sitting back and you've got some abundance, and your family and friends, your inner circle, they didn't see this coming. They did not see it coming. They were blindfolded. You put something on them, Ajax isn't taking off. That is for sure. So you're throwing everybody around you for a loop. I'd love to know what it is that you're doing. I'm not getting anything like coming to me, but I wonder what it is. It's like people can't keep up with you. You were slow moving, but now you're shaking it up. The key. Successful outcome to your problems. The key. You're getting the key to unlock the door with the world. To unlock what it is you want. Everything's coming back to you. Like I always say, pay it forward. Heart. Love, deep affection, and caring. I feel like that is totally you. Gemini, that's you. Because of the hand, the helping hand, like I was saying. You're always helping other people. That's, you know, you might even be doing that in your current job where people feel very comfortable coming to you, you know, asking, you know, for help, assistance, and guidance. You know, so you're very thoughtful, caring with the heart, right? You care, you genuinely care. You don't like to leave people hanging, but because of you doing this is putting you into a new situation that's going to make you happy. Something new, some new journey. It's something creative. And it was something, you know, you dreamt about as a child. But now as you've matured, you'll be getting this now. What do we have in here, please? Ooh, Gemini's the talk of the town. I'm also hearing, this isn't for everybody, but some of you may actually be traveling to an area where there are elephants, right? You could be going, like I said, to Africa, somewhere with the travel, like the world travel on the other side. That's for some of you. This is an opportunity for you to go play. Yeah, Jelly Belly, keep shining. People are talking about you. They're envious. They're so envious of something that you're doing. Keep your heart and head in balance. See, this is something that you've always done. You know, you've been that kind person who you've never let your head you never let your ego get to yourself, right? So your head's never blown up. You are, you know, you're a grateful, grounded kind of person. You are a genuine person who just likes to help people. And you're this kind of like you're on fire right now because people are really drawn to that flame, like moths to a flame, right? So, but you've always kept your heart and head in balance, right? You never let your ego get to you. You just genuinely help people. But now it's time for you to take a little vacation, to get away, to clear your mind and your thoughts. So, oh, that's really cool. Is there anything else in here? I mean, I don't know. You tell me. This is spying. People they're watching you. That's just confirmation. Just kind of repeating itself. Yeah, because people are watching. They're envious. And they never saw this coming. So you are the talk of the town. Everybody's gossiping and wondering what the heck's really going on. You know, how did you make this happen? You did it by doing the hard work, by being genuine, by helping others. You know, like I always say, it's pay it forward. So here you've always been helping. So now the universe is like paying it forward to you. Now you get an opportunity to go travel somewhere for an occupation, on a new journey, a passion, getting out of the mundane. What month is all this going to start taking place for Gemini? Everybody's on different timelines. So some of you, this could be happening now. Some of you, it's already happened. And for some, it's coming up. What months will all this take place? Oh, November. Y'all going somewhere in November. You're taking a little getaway trip. I get that. I'm getting ready to, I am too. So I'm right there with you. I'm going away for a couple of days myself. Oops. January. Some of you could, this, you know, whatever this gift is, or traveling, whatever your wish is that you want, that's going to be in January. Do we have any other months? Yeah, during the transformation season. Anything else? What other months? April. Some of you, it'll be April coming up, or some of you, this could have already happened past April. All this started kicking in. But yeah, next April as well. That's really awesome. This is a great reading, Gemini. You know, you're the talk of the town. You know what it is you're doing. You've got an opportunity. You're making things happen. You're slow, steady, but slow and steady wins the race. And look, you're getting all these gifts coming towards you. All these opportunities. This is beautiful. Gemini, I hope this was helpful. I will talk to you soon.